Got a serious situation on his hands. Doctors in half an hour. First, Sophie may finally have met her match. It's Shortland Street.
Daniel Potts.
Jill, what are you doing here?
Making your life complete, you big hunk of a man.
$249. Got it.
Cool phone. I had one like that, but I left it on the bus in Jakarta.
Oh, is that why you never answered any of my texts?
Yeah, right. You came back to NZ and forgot all about me.
As if.
Hi, I'm Jill.
Oh, this is Sophie. She works here too.
Cool, so do I. Almost.
For real?
First shift today.
Are you on like a working holiday?
No, I'm a Kiwi.
Oh, sorry, you don't sound like one.
Oh, yeah, she was born in Pommyland.
Plymouth, but I've been here since I was 15. Hey, I heard you got bitten by a snake. Can you show me a scar?
No.
Oh, suddenly he's all shy. What happened to the Daniel Potts who ripped all his clothes off and went skinny dipping in Sumbawa?
Tell me more.
Jill?
That's me.
Hi, I'm Wendy. I've got scrubs and a security pass waiting for you in the staff room. We can grab a cuppa before we start.
Sweet. Catch you guys later. Text me.
Wow. Jill Kingsbury. Never thought I'd see her again.
And here she is, working at Shortland Street.
What time did you telephone for dinner?
7-ish.
We can distract Mum until then, I guess. Plonk her down in front of Simon Dello. She'll be happy for an hour. If we're going to cook, one of us is going to have to shop.
I'm sure we can rustle something up.
Oh, I don't mind going.
Anything to avoid talking to me.
I'm talking to you now, aren't I?
You know what I mean. We've got more to sort out than tonight's dinner menu.
I thought we were okay.
Really? You think that we can just carry on like nothing's happened?
Well, I'm still here, aren't I? What more do you want?
I want a proper talk. Every time we get close to having one, you either crack a joke or you go all silent on me. I don't know what you're thinking.
Only me.
Hi. How was lunch with Mum?
Lovely. Don't know where the time went.
Well, Yvonne's coming for dinner, so you can pick up where you left off.
With us listening in, I don't think so.
Wasn't all about you two, you know.
Seriously, why don't you and Mum go out somewhere and Nick and I will look after JJ?
Well, what kind of daughter would that make me? I haven't taken you anywhere yet.
Right. Where are we going?
Can you get a babysitter?
Yeah, probably.
Yay! I'll book a table at the Ivy.
Okay, so I'm the dealer, 6 cards each.
Hey,
Hey,
what are you guys up to?
Phoenix is teaching me how to play cribbage.
Hey?
It's some old school card game with a weird ball thing with lots of holes in it. I still don't get it.
I used to play it all the time with Uncle Brian.
So, the last day of holidays, and you guys are inside playing cards.
What would you rather we be doing? Setting fire to something?
She didn't mean that.
How many times do I have to tell you guys it was an accident?
Okay, we believe you.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop you making jokes about it. And you guys are supposed to be my friends. What's school gonna be like?
Don't worry, if anyone gives you a hard time, I'll succumb onto them.
Does that include my old man? He's worse than anyone.
Sure, bring it on, Muzzer.
So you're playing a what?
Suppose so.
Right, that's 5 cards each because there's 3 of us, and 1 for the crib.
The what?
The crib. It's what it's called. Keep up.
Here we are, ladies.
Now, Mum, does Murray look gay to you?
I'm married with 3 children, if that still counts for anything.
Thank you. My mother was worried we were dragging her to some queer den of iniquity.
Oh, that's not true. I said nothing too flash, and I meant the food.
Well, that's not gay either, as far as I know. Table won't be long.
You haven't just had dinner, have you?
Yes, I have.
Oh, shame. You could have joined us.
Oh, Maya and Nicole. Together.
We're putting on a bit of a show for Nicole's mother. I'm meant to be there for moral support.
They seem to be doing all right without you.
True.
Well, there you go then.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you ever decide to put your own needs ahead of your family's, the job is still yours.
Thank you.
I'm leaving for Sydney in the morning. I was going to drop in and say goodbye on the way to my hotel.
I'm glad I caught you then.
I don't really want to say goodbye at all. You know that, don't you, Yvonne?
I'm sure that we'll see each other again soon enough. It's only a few hours away by plane.
In both directions, funnily enough.
There would be nothing stopping you coming home to see Maya whenever you wanted to.
I know.
All right, all right. I don't mean to be putting pressure on you. Take care, Yvonne. I will call you.
Make sure you do. Safe flight.
Thank you.
I thought that I could make us dinner and then we could finish watching that DVD we fell asleep in front of.
Sure.
Or if that's too boring, we could take off all our clothes and go dancing in Ferndale Park.
What?
No skinny dipping, though. The water's too cold, even at this time of year.
Okay, that was Jill's idea, totally.
What else did you guys get up to?
Oh, you know, stuff.
Sex? Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? I mean, she's hot.
Oh, no. There are a lot of hot girls in the world, so doesn't mean if I'm single I'm going to sleep with all of them.
You slept with her?
Yeah, well, does it matter? I mean, she's a mate, and I'm no longer single.
But Jill doesn't know that, does she?
Yes, she does. I introduced you.
Right. This is Sophie. She works here. It wasn't... This is Sophie, my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. My bad. Look, next time I see her, I'll be sure to set her straight.
Well, you better. Before she gets her paws all over you again.
Do you really think she's into me?
Table for four, ready when you are.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this, Mum. I can tell there's somewhere else you'd rather be.
Shubna is opening a new office in Sydney. She's looking for a manager.
And she asked you?
She wasn't very happy when I said no either.
So why did you?
I like the job I've got.
You used to love it. No one would blame you for wanting a fresh start after everything you've been through.
It's not just the job, though, is it? I'd be leaving you and JJ.
And we would miss you like crazy. But I don't want you not doing something you really want to because of us.
But with things the way they are...
Things, you mean Nicole and I? We haven't given up on each other. We're probably going to be okay.
But if you're not,
If we're not, Sydney is 3 hours away.
Oh, excuse me.
Tired?
Just not used to being woken up at 6 o'clock.
You must have heard JJ bouncing down the stairs.
He's a boisterous wee thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Does he ever see his father?
He's not really in the picture.
That's a shame. He's just getting to that age.
What age is that?
Oh, the age when a boy needs a man to kick a rugby ball around with.
Oh, you think? JJ seems happy enough, putting on his princess costume and watching The Little Mermaid. I'm joking.
Mum had to go and meet Shobna, but she'll be back later.
Where are you going?
To make room for that wine. When someone gets round to pouring.
Hey.
Oh, poor Nicole, sitting there like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, well, maybe she got it all out of her system the other day in triage. Dr. Mason obviously couldn't handle it.
Well, let that be a warning to you. I can yell just as loud as Nicole.
Oh, I believe you.
And I'm not scared to do it in public either.
Hey, as if I would ever cheat on you.
Still can't quite believe it. Maya playing around with Jennifer.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Can I get you something?
No, I'm right. The loos.
Oh, that way.
I've always wanted to travel. Never quite got round to it.
You'd love Indonesia.
Oh, I think Daniel's experience might have put me off. That's what I like about New Zealand. No snakes.
How well do you know Daniel?
Well, I know his mother better. We used to work together.
Does Daniel look like her?
I think he might look more like his father.
Pretty darn cute, you reckon?
No, that's what you reckon. You do realise he's with Sophie.
Yeah, but that's just a fling. I mean, how long have they been together?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. A few weeks.
See?
But they've known each other a lot longer. It might go a bit deeper than you think.
Sorry, Wendy.
Cool for you? Oh. Thanks. Wendy Cooper speaking. Oh, hello. I didn't expect to... Mum, what's wrong?
Are you trying to get me drunk?
Trying to get you to talk. I want you to be honest with me.
You don't get to lecture me about honesty, okay?
Nick, I know that I've hurt you. And I wish that I could go back and change it. But it's happened, and I think we need to talk about why.
So you can twist everything till it's my fault?
No.
Well, that's what it's starting to sound like.
I don't know how you can be so bitter and still pretend that we haven't got a problem.
I'm not bitter. We're ready to order, are you?
No. But I am ready to hear what's really going on between you two. Or did I get the whole story from your so-called friends out there?
What?
Well, they're wondering what you're doing here together.
Excuse me?
Excuse you for what? Luring my daughter into a lifestyle she never wanted and then cheating on her? No, I don't think I can.
Mum?
Do you know how hard this has been for me? Trying to understand the... And I have tried, believe me. There aren't a lot of books on the subject in the Tauranga Library, but you might be surprised to learn that I have read every one of them.
So you should know that we are just normal people who don't need our parents running our lives for us.
Someone needs to. God, letting her back in after the way she's treated you.
Mum, butt out.
Gladly. You've made your bed, Nicole. If you want to lie in it with someone like her, go ahead, but don't come crying to me when she moves on to her next victim.
What are you doing here? You should be at home with your sister.
She doesn't need a babysitter.
No, but you do. You know the rules. I don't want you hanging around this place.
Give me 20 bucks and I'm gone.
I don't think so, mate.
Pocket money.
You are dreaming. You did yourself out of pocket money for the next 40 years when you lit that fire.
I told you I didn't do it.
Yeah, keep saying it. One of us might start believing it.
But it won't be you, will it?
We're not going to go over all that again now. Let's just see what happens in court, eh?
I don't want you there.
Fine. It'll save me taking time off work.
It's from Mum. She paid the babysitter and sent her home. Didn't think it was worth both of them being here.
Oh, that was nice of her.
She must be feeling guilty.
At least she said what she was thinking.
I don't know what you want me to say. I love you, and I want to be with you, but either you don't believe me, or suddenly that's not enough.
It's not suddenly.
Maya, don't. We can get through this.
I don't know if we can.
I'll never mention Jennifer again, I promise.
Nick. Jennifer's not the problem.
So what is? Because I'm really confused.
You know, it's funny because I always thought that you would be the one who would find someone else.
So you thought you'd get in first? Gee, thanks.
Listen. All those things that I was scared of in the beginning, they haven't gone away.
What, you think we're too different?
Aren't we? It has been one compromise after another for both of us.
That's what relationships are about, people compromising.
And then sometimes they start resenting each other, and I don't want that to happen.
I don't resent you. I love you.
I love you too. I love you the way you are. I don't want you to change. Not for me.
So what do you want?
I don't know. But it was never to hurt you.
So now what?
I think that it's over, don't you?
Ooh, what about this one? It got 4 stars.
Yeah, from some hick newspaper. I've never even heard it.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Oh, Jill. You remember Sophia?
From yesterday? Yeah.
Did I mention that she's my girlfriend?
Like it wasn't already obvious. You make a really cute couple.
Thank you. How's the job?
Haven't killed anyone yet. But my brain's been on holiday for 6 months, so I keep thinking any minute now I'm going to stuff up something really simple.
Well, I thought it would be like riding a bike.
Oh, you'd know all about that. This is the guy who said he knew how to ride a motorbike right before he slammed us into the middle of a market stall. It was like in the movies, fruit rolling everywhere.
Don't remind me.
Would have been funny if that guy hadn't chased after us with a machete.
Talking of the movies.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's my pick.
Oh, you have to go see it. I saw it last week. It's hilarious. Seriously, Sophie, you'll love it. I better go.
Honestly, you choose. I really don't mind.
No. I'm sure Jill has great taste.
Oh, she knows a cute couple when she sees one.
Yeah.
See? What were you even worried about?
I see. You and Nikki obviously sorted things out last night.
If you must know, we've broken up.
Well, thank you for telling me. At least I didn't have to hear it from some stranger down the pub.
Morning.
Hi. Excuse me, I'm just going to make JJ some breakfast.
You do what you need to do. Don't let us get in the way.
Mum, stop it.
And how are you, darling?
Fine. I'm going to have breakfast at Sugar.
Oh, give me a minute. I'll put my face on. I'll come with you.
No, thanks.
Is Maya still here? I thought I might just catch her.
In the kitchen.
Is she all right?
I don't think she slept very well.
Oh, you don't look too happy either. What's wrong?
Nothing. How did it go with Shobna?
I'm sorry, I didn't make it back for dinner. We sat down and talked business over a very nice bottle of red.
You took the job?
I'm on my way in now to hand in my notice.
Mum, that is fantastic. Congratulations.
Well, that's my bit of news. Now, you going to tell me what's wrong or not?
Stop perving and sit down.
Isn't there something about a dress code in your contract? Lucky Scotty's not around.
Who's Scotty?
Well, he'd be your boss if he was here.
Is he an old prude?
No, but I don't think he'd approve of you lying around the hospital half naked.
Sounds like Scotty needs to come to some bar with us.
What makes you think you can go back there? The locals there didn't approve either.
It was your scrawny wet bum they didn't like. You really need to work on your tan.
I'm meant to be meeting Sophie. So.
But I haven't told you about getting kicked out of Borobudur yet.
Oh, for real?
Apparently, you're not even supposed to touch stuff, let alone try to sleep there. You should have seen the look on the guards' faces. Not very Buddhist, if you ask me.
Give Pop a great big kiss and hug from me.
I will.
Tell Nana to check her emails later. I'll send her something.
Good girl.
Okay, I really need to get back to work.
Off you go then. I'll see you in a week or so.
A week? I thought you said you're going to be gone for a couple of days.
You weren't listening, were you?
What about my court hearing?
I'd be there if I could, but your grandparents need me more. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Dad'll be there.
Of course I will.
It's not what you said last night.
Things have changed, all right?
No, they haven't. You still think I did it?
Evan, get back here.
Say I had an inbox for me.
I'll do more than that. I'll give them your love.
See ya.
What am I going to do with him?
You're both as stubborn as each other. That's the problem. You might have to knock their heads together for me.
Can I see your scar now?
No.
You have to, please.
Okay, there is nothing to see.
Well, show me anyway. Where is it?
It's on my leg, but it's tiny.
I want to see.
It's up here.
So, get them off. I'm a nurse and I've seen your pasty pins before. Come on.
Okay, there. All right?
Where?
There, I told you, it's nothing.
Hi, Sophie.
No.
Don't mind me.
I was just showing Jill my scar.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, wait. Soph, what about the movies?
Why go to the movies when real life is so much more exciting?
Is this what you call breakfast? Hmm? Let me buy you something.
Don't waste your money.
You know, all a mother really wants is for her kids to be happy.
But God help them if they dare to be happy with someone of the same sex.
Were you, though? You and Maya?
I thought we were.
Then I'm sorry if I stuffed things up. Shooting my mouth off last night.
You didn't have anything to do with it. Maya was going to dump me anyway.
I mean, she's the one that cheated. She should be thanking your lucky stars that you're ready to give her another chance.
She thinks we're too different. It's always been an issue. Apparently, we're at different stages of life. I'm too young and silly.
You're not silly enough to throw yourself at the nearest passing doctor, which is what she did by the sound of things.
Correction. Nearest passing female doctor. My standard.
Oh, sweetheart. I hate seeing you like this.
You'll be all right.
Yes, of course you will. You'll find someone else. Big city like this, there must be plenty of other girls out there looking. Plenty of boys, for that matter, too.
Mum.
Well, it's true. Pretty wee thing like you. This time next week, you'll be fighting them off from both sides. You wait.
Some couples go through a crisis like this and come out the other side stronger than ever.
Jay and I didn't. She cheated on me. Things were never the same.
Who knows what might have happened, though? You didn't have a chance to find out.
I did forgive her, though.
And Nicole will forgive you. Give her a bit more time.
Mum, it wasn't Nicole who ended things. It was me.
Oh, I see.
Jennifer came along. It was sort of like I finally had to admit that something was wrong. Nicole and I sort of worked. One day sort of won't be enough for either of us. Why pretend?
You haven't stopped caring about her, though, have you?
No. That's what makes it so hard. Oh. Look at me. What right do I have to be sitting here crying?
Every right in the world. You're allowed to grieve, too, you know.
I'm so glad you're here.
So am I. And you can forget all that nonsense about Sydney. I'm not going anywhere.
No. No, you don't. What did I say about not using me as an excuse?
It's JJ I'm really going to miss. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
I know. If you let me take him with me, he won't be around to cramp your style when you start looking for a new girlfriend.
Mum.
Here's another idea. Why don't you both come with me?
What?
You, me, and JJ, all three of us. We all pack our bags and move to Sydney.
Don't joke about it. Right now, I am seriously tempted.
Who says I'm joking? Think about it. If it still makes sense this time tomorrow, then tell me and I'll book the tickets. My shout.
Ireland's finest songbirds get chairs turning in brand new The Voice of Ireland Sunday at 6:30. Next, a glamorous socialite has heads turning, but Karen's got questions. It's Doctors.